You talk about Bogut's IQ of the game. Steve, a great passer offensively.
He is. He's one of those guys who has a good feel for the game. He sets good screens. He understands angles. He's got a lot of veteran tricks about him. You know, things that maybe the referees don't catch. So a guy who can really help your team win.
Here's Curry, following the basket by Nicholas Batum. Looking to end his cold spell. And that one comes up a bit short.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number one, this game is out of hand.
Exactly. I mean, the score is right where you'd expect it to be when the battle on the boards is that lopsided.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Warriors shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. No good on that one. The Warriors making a switch here. He hits the second from the line. Here's Lillard. Right now averaging 21 points a game. Into Lopez. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
And the Warriors making a change here. He doesn't get the second one. He gets it up. Cannot hit. And so a pretty lopsided game to the... And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
We've seen LaMarcus Aldridge getting it done. He's got 10 points, and he's tacked on a couple of blocks today, too.
Yeah, and I think that's been important because it's established a nice defensive presence for his team.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Filling out the wings, it's Matthews and Batum. Aldridge and Lopez are down low. And it's Lillard in the 1 spot. And both free throws good for Curry.
It's early, but you can already make a case for Curry as one of the best shooters of all time. Really, it's a combination of his ability to hit shots, but also his ability to create his own shot. Very rare to have both those abilities.
Out of bounds. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Warriors trail by 15. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Thompson. Averaging 22 points a game. Outside Curry.
Been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. A tough start. Starting to get restless here. 0 for 4 to start the second half. And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Batum attacking. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Batum's got 9.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
And here on our 2K leaderboard, you see a breakdown of the best free throw shooting centers and power forwards over the past month. 5th is LaMarcus Aldridge.
That's a very confident group of players at the foul line. You know, we've seen a lot of guys at that size struggle from the free throw line, but these are good shooters here.
I want to check you on that now. Not all big guys struggle at the stripe, Steve. I mean, I know you're a little fella, but there are some excellent free throw shooting big men around. None more so than the group here.
Here's Thompson. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Boy, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Now here's Matthews. 7 points in the game. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. It's Curry with the drive. Thompson for three. Goes back up. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Stephen Curry.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
And that one's good. Lopez has got 7 points in the game.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
On its way from Curry for two. Another miss by Curry.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list. Damian Lillard, a scoring point guard, great three-point shooter, able to hit from deep range off the dribble, you name it. And, of course, hit probably the biggest shot of the playoffs last year, that game winner that ended the series against Houston.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Terry Stotts led the Blazers to the second round last season, and he's now in his third year with the team. He spent a couple of seasons as head coach in Atlanta and Milwaukee, but this is his longest stint and the best talent he's ever had. As Stotts said, you never know if you're going to get another chance. Guys, he's certainly making the most of it.
Doing a great job. Thanks, Doris. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Draymond Green comes in for Lee. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Barnes. And it's Barbosa in for Thompson. And for Lillard, not just a long-range threat, he's great running that pick and roll, driving and kicking to set up his teammates.
Yeah, he's really excellent in ball handling situations in that pick and roll. I mean, he can get his shot if guys go under. He can split the screen. He can create shots for other people. He's a real handful, and his athleticism is very sneaky, scary.
And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Portland. Here's Aldridge. The turnaround Jay. Count the bucket. Aldridge has got 12 in the game.
They're going to have to tighten up defensively, guys, because they're really giving up way too many open looks.
Iguodala no good.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assists as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
Got a piece of it. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
"16 seconds left in the third. And Lillard kicks to Aldridge. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. The Trailblazers have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Well, this is a club that has hit about 80% of its free throws during the season. Very impressive number.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
And here at the end of the Trailblazers leading by 19 points. Thompson and Barnes, the 2 and 3. Green at the 4 with Lee at the 5. And it's Livingston in the point guard position. That's the Warriors 5.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight to the basket.
And the first shot of the night for him, no good. And now Portland on the break. And finished off by Wright.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Here is Livingston. He is guarded by McCollum. Shot from the top of the key. Here's Lee. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
Yeah, Clark, they've been more active and more physical down low, and I think that's been the difference.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Bogut comes in for Green. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston. Keeman sets a screen for McCollum. 6 to shoot. The putback is no good. Barnes can't get it to go.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Outside Curry. He feeds it to Barnes. Pass to Thompson. He dishes it to Bogut. Golden State moving it around. And stolen by Kaman. Wright dishes to McCollum. Aflalo left side. The 17-footer. Pass to McCollum. Good. McCollum's got 4 this quarter.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Right inside. Covered by Lee. Follow the pass to McCollum. Shot clock at 5. There's the triple. The shot is off. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Curry with it. Now guarded by Alfaro.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
The Trailblazers leading by 23. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. The dish to Kaman. Leonard with the screen on Barnes. Here's Kaman. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Chris Kaman, always known as an ambidextrous scorer in the low block, has also now developed a deadly stroke from mid-range. That's a rare combo for a 7-footer.
So both teams making some changes here. And for Kaman, so talented offensively, Steve, you wonder why he's only averaged about, 12 points a game in his career.
Well, he's a little turnover prone. Doesn't get to the free throw line all that often. But you're right, he's so skilled. He can score with either hand around the hoop. He can also step out to 15, 17 feet, knock down a jump shot.
Portland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for Portland.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And this evens up the season series. Good performance today. 2 more games, though, of course, coming in this season matchup.
This could be one of the better in-conference battles we see this season, Steve. These are 2 evenly matched squads.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for Aldridge. He was extremely efficient offensively, getting looks, knocking down big shots all game long. They didn't take their time wrapping this game up. They Pretty much did it in a hurry.